guys in the band, was the culture aware that there was such a special opportunity?
Well, you know what? They did, but in other ways, they didn't act it out.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't go around like, hey, I play with Duke Ellington. And when I do work with students, I sometimes imagine what it would be like if like Cootie Williams saw how I teach or something. Because I realized you can't sit next to Cootie Williams anymore. I sat with him well over 2 years. And he loved to mess with me. I'd have my trombone stand over here. I'd come back from a solo. Actually, you can hold this for a minute, right? And so Cootie comes back. No, I come back, and Cootie, his trumpet is sitting on my trombone stand. He takes his arms like this. Thank you so much. And he used to actually almost be able to get to me. Then I finally realized it was all a game. One day, he had this deep voice, which I can't really do too well, but he said, hey, man, I can't mess with you anymore, can I? It was amazing. These guys were, it was a different era, you know? It was just like, it was a time when, you know, you got out there and you related to the people in the audience. Here's what Duke Ellington said. Ladies and gentlemen, we now want to make an important dedication on this next song. We want to dedicate this to the most beautiful woman in the audience. And a hush would come over the crowd. Who could it be? It could be a club. It could be a huge concert hall. Now, we don't want to embarrass you by having you stand up, but we just want to let you know that we know that you know that we know who you are. I did it. I remember one night, a band I lead called the Dukesmen, I just did it. I just didn't even think about doing it. It just came out. It just channeled. Of course, the second and third time were a little messy, but it's gotten better.
Well, that was great. Thanks so much for joining us here, Art. You want to play another tune?
I'd love to, and I also want to say that just to really, you could do a real creative listening to Duke Ellington, really, even like doing meditation or something, listen to it, not so much for the harmonies, which are great, the melodies, but the spirit of the music. You know, there's a lot you can work on learning, but the spirit underlying everything is what it's about. That's why he was so enduring. 50 years. He was friends of kings and queens, princesses. Oh, we did command performances. There was always a big thing of ice cream or caviar. He loved it because people knew that he loved them. And he was singing and playing from his heart with the whole orchestra all the time, whether it be a tiny little club or the command performance or anything, and all in between.
All right.
That's what his music's about. Shall we play
Let's do
another
it.
song?